Welcome back to Houston Live. Jojo Regina is a young actress based right here in Houston. Her breakout role was young Kaya in the movie adaptation of Where the Crawdads Sing. Excellent book. During that time, she had the chance to work with Hollywood titan Reese Witherspoon, and now, just in time for the holiday season, Jojo is back on the Houston Life. This is not a couch, on the Houston Life chair, chatting to us about your next project. It's called Festival of Trees. We're going to get into that, but I just want to say it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, I'm a huge fan of the book and the movie. So how was that whirlwind of being in Where the Crawdads Sing? Like, what was that like during when people were finally watching it? Were you getting recognized? What was that like?
I got recognized a little bit, but like I just love the whole experience of being in the marsh and the swamp and everything. It was like I've never been in a marsh other than that before, and so it was such a great experience, and everybody was super sweet.
Yeah, it really was so beautifully made and well shot.
Yeah.
But you know, like that's kind of old news because you're on to making another movie where you are a star. You're one of the stars in it. So tell us about the new movie Festival of Lights. Festival of Trees.
Yeah. It's a super funny and heartwarming Christmas comedy for the whole family.
Okay.
It's the main message of the movie is basically how the holiday season is not all about the gifts. I know, it's a shocker.
It can be really stressful, right? Because everyone's just thinking, oh, we're going to buy this. There's a sale here. There's a sale that. But that's not what this movie's about. There is I saw the trailer and there is someone who kind of plays a really good villain and she's all about the material things.
Yeah.
But your character kind of reminds one of the main characters like, hey, there's other things going on in this world. You want to tell us what we're looking at here? You look pretty comfortable here.
Oh, yes. That was the day before we started shooting. And then that is when I first met everybody, I think.
And there you are getting your
braids
done.
I got my braids done, and I got these cool little slippers.
Yeah, because you were in the hospital. Tell us about your character that you play in the movie.
Rachel is a super fun and creative little girl who is stuck in the hospital for the holidays. And she helps the hero of the story find her inspiration for her tree in the Festival of Trees, and just helps her really learn the true meaning of Christmas.
Well, she is a fun character, but you're a fun girl in real life. You've got all kinds of hobbies. When you're not making movies, you do things like horseback riding, you do a little bit of rock climbing, which is super athletic, but you also do a little bit of crafting. Now tell me about your arts and crafts that you're really into right now.
Yeah, so I'm really into crocheting at the moment, and I have a bunch of stuffed animals that I've created all over my room.
Really? Okay. Do you have any examples of that? Do you have any? I see you had a little bag over there.
Well, I actually brought something a little different. So I'm also doing dragon puppets, which is basically you make puppets and they're out of cardboard, clay. They can be made of paper, and you just have a little...
And then you can do a play with them on your hands.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
I do them with my little cousins. They love them.
Okay, so little cousins, but you are one of 3 sisters.
Yes.
What is it? Do all of your sisters act, or are you one of the only ones who act? Or tell me about that situation.
Well, me and my sister, my older sister, we both act.
Okay.
And we started acting around the same age, and we've both been in a couple things. But my baby sister, she doesn't act quite yet. I'm pretty sure she will be a good actor because she knows how to cry on command.
She's 3 years old, right?
Yeah, she's like the boss of the house.
Yeah, she's the boss. And you're the middle kid, and you know what? Sometimes they say middle kids get the shaft because, you got the oldest and the youngest, and you're always trying to find. But I feel like you really found your identity in being an actress, and we're so excited that you're in this movie. This movie actually is made in partnership with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta because it was actually filmed in a hospital. And that's really the case for a lot of young kids. They'll be in the hospital around the holidays, and that's kind of got to be a bummer, but this is going to help them, right?
Yeah. And the really sweet thing about the movie is that a portion of the proceeds from the movie is going to go and help children like Rachel and their families.
That's amazing.
And the movie's going to actually be playing in all of the hospital rooms.
Okay, so the film is being made available in each of the hospital rooms so that families who do have to spend the holiday in a hospital room can enjoy it together.
Yes.
That is so cool. So listen, we got to tell all our viewers to go watch this movie because it's supporting local and, it's starring one of our very own, JoJo. So thank you so much for that. And thanks for hanging out with us today.
I actually have one thing to show.
Okay, real quick, let's do it. The producer's giving us the good old rap. Here we go.
Come on, little guy.
Oh, that's your puppet. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, here, look. As you read, I'm gonna read, you act it out.
Okay.
Jojo Regina, thank you. Festival of Trees making its streaming debut on the Faith and Family Network this weekend. Oh, well, that was last weekend. November 8th is gonna be available for digital purchase across all platforms December 3rd. So we're gonna put this reminder on our website, HoustonLife.tv.